All right, we're ready. Just seconds away to the men's 3,000 meters, 13 heats of the men's 3K. We have seen records set already this year at this distance. Incredible pair of 7:30s by the aces from the University of North Carolina, Ethan Strand and Parker Wolf. Demolished the collegiate record. Again, the new collegiate record, 7:30.15, back in December at the Sharon Collier Danville season opener. Strand edging out his teammate for the win for the collegiate record as he has his name atop both the mile and 3,000 meters. It's 15 laps, folks. The opening heat scheduled to go out in a 4:04 mile.
One of our top names to watch comes not from Division I, but from Division II. You talked about the Sharon Collier Danville season opener where we saw those 7:30s by Parker Wolf and Ethan Strand in reverse order, but we also saw Loic Scamperin, as we mentioned earlier in the program, from the Colorado School of Mines, set a 7:43.96 Division II collegiate record. Romain Legendre from Adams State is currently in this, looking to break that. The reigning Division II 5K outdoor national champion. Look out for him in this race.
So it looks like we do have a replacement as far as the pace setter in this opening section. It was supposed to be Foster Malik from BU, but that is not Foster up front. And in fact, going out through that, looks like that is John Renowicki again, who broke through with the 3:51 mile here a year ago. Is he in it for the full distance? I doubt it. He ran the mile earlier. 3K, 1:31 through 3 laps for Renowicki, running for Under Armour, Baltimore District.
Another story I really like in this race, looking second, that's George Cootie from Virginia Tech, who's actually gotten the chance to train alongside two of the best distance runners in the United States. Of course, coming over from a town called Harrogate in England, northern England, but getting to train alongside Cooper Tier and Cole Hocker. He's really found a home for himself with the Hokies, having transferred from Division II Charleston in West Virginia, finished just outside the top 40 at D2 Nationals in 2023, all the way up for 14th in Division I this past season. Definitely look out for George Cootie, just a few seconds away from the Virginia Tech school record of the 7:49s with his 7:52.29. He's running in second.
So we see some old-timer names in there. Theo Quacks, his dad Dick Quacks, was an incredible distance runner all the way up through the marathon and such, and for New Zealand back in the day. And Theo in the field today, the hot heat field of 22 scheduled to run, and we're down at least one. And again, as I said, that Foster Malik scheduled to take the group through 4:04. Coming up will be lap number 6 in the books.
That'll be 1,200, so
3:05, a little bit off right now through 1,200 meters.
Legendre, our big D2 player to watch, he's already broken the D2 5K record. We already mentioned his championship credentials in that distance, but in the race at the John Thomas Terrier Classic, just behind his fellow Frenchman, Jimmy Gressier, who we'll see return later for another 5,000 meters, ran not only the French #2 indoor all-time, but smashed the Division II record, 13:02.08. So he's got plenty of strength to build into this fast 3K effort.
So it'll be interesting to see if the field realizes, just doing the track math, that they're a little behind schedule as far as 4:04 through the 1,600 meter mark. Legendre, 7:37 his seed time. That would demolish the D2 national record. Again, as Carson mentioned, 7:43.96 by one of his Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference competitors, Loic Scamperin. And stepping aside and leaving it up to the finishers, and definitely behind schedule as far as that 4:04. How quickly do they try to jump back on pace, Carson?
It'll be interesting to see as they split 3:52 at the 1,500, so that puts them right at that 7:44 mark if they even split it. But given the fact that the field is all still together, I think we're going to see them accelerate over those final few laps once we get closer to the finish.
And they're starting to stretch out a little bit, just a couple stragglers on the outside, but pretty much everybody is along the rail. that is McElhenney in the lead with Legendre from Adams State. The bright colors of their kit. He is in the number 2 spot, looking for more D2 glory and to sort of lock up the distance records in Division II.
Definitely look out for Morgan Beatlescombe, the former Michigan State Spartan, running in 5th now for Adidas. He looked very comfortable as he moved his way through that pack. A 7:36 outdoor runner at his best, one of the faster personal bests coming into this final.
Colton Sands from North Carolina in the field, looking back, it looks like he's about number 8 or so.
He was
former standout from the state of Pennsylvania.
Also the 3rd place runner for the Tar Heels at the NCAA Cross Country Nationals behind Parker Wolf and Ethan Strand. So knowing that he's benefited from being under Coach Milt's program, has him in a great position to achieve yet another fast time here in this 3K.
McElhenney, a 7:39 3K runner, still on the point, but here comes Legendre taking over. They're at the 6-minute mark. They only have just over a minute and a half of running to go, folks.
This is going to be one tough last 600 here. Let's see if Legendre's got the wheels again, having not really run many short distance races this season, having to really build into that speed phase like we see a lot of our collegians, making that slow build down from cross country.
He is really going to have to hustle. They were 6:10 with 3 laps remaining, so he can only average just over 31 and a half and get the record.
But you saw those latest lap splits, Phil, 30.7, so they're ratcheting it up just ever so slightly. Legendre starting to stretch the field out. I'll tell you, Theo Quacks has run a great race. He's been positioned right behind him the entire way through, with less than 2 to go now.
So Legendre still in the lead, gaining a little bit of separation from Quacks in the number 2 spot. And the last one was another 30-point, I believe, Carson, as Legendre is dialing up, stretching out the field, stretching out his lead, stretching it out for D2 history. 7:08, just another 30-second go-round.
In fact, it was even quicker.
Add the record.
29.7 on his 14th of 15 laps, and he has absolutely dropped the field. Who says he hasn't been putting in that speed work?
And I'll say it already, the old record is 7:43.96. What will the new mark be from the Adams State standout, Romain Legendre? 7:33.34. He is blowing this out of the water. The new D2 national record by almost 8 seconds. Romain Legendre, 7:36.28.
That isn't just a D2 national record, that is the 6th fastest collegiate time ever.
Put the hands together for the young man from Adams State. The senior from Adams State opened his year in record-breaking fashion with a 13:02.08 at the John Thomas Terrier Classic. He now owns both the D2 and D3 national records.
Getting up for second Govier Sink, that will definitely